Hey.
So, guys, today we're going to talk about another paranormal activity theory. So, go ahead and leave a like if you enjoy this type of video. Hi, everyone. I'm Alex, and this is Paranormality, a channel entirely dedicated to paranormal activity and related topics. So, let's discuss what would have happened if, in Paranormal Activity 2, Allie had been home at the moment Katie, wearing the map of the United States t-shirt, was there. Now, before you say, Alex, she would simply be killed by Katie. Yes, that's the most obvious possibility, but here we'll discuss others. We had that scene where Toby interacts with her while she sleeps. That is a sign that Toby could have had some specific plan for her. I've explained Toby's modus operandi several times. He usually interacts with the female victims he plans to use in the future. It happened with Katie in Paranormal Activity 3, with Sarah in Paranormal Activity, The Marked Ones, with Alex in the fourth movie, and probably Allie would have had some role. So, let's go. I'll dismiss the first hypothesis, her being killed. Now, for the second one, we have the possibility that she grabbed Hunter before Katie did. Like, she heard the sound of Daniel being killed and realized what was happening. So, she grabbed Hunter and ran out of the house. Maybe she tried to save Christy. But Christy, in an attempt to see or save Daniel, thinking he was still alive, was also killed. Well, now we have Allie in the middle of the street with a baby and a woman with teleportation powers and super strength chasing her. She wouldn't stand much of a chance, right? One thing I thought was that the ending of the second film could be a bit similar to what we saw in Paranormal Activity Tokyo, where the protagonist runs away and is run over by Katie. But here we have some issues. Katie may have teleportation, but who says it's to anywhere she wants? It might only work for profaned places. So she wouldn't be able to go exactly to where Allie was. Allie could run away and ask Martine or the police for help. Considering Katie was already wanted by the police, and with Martine's knowledge, Allie could shield Hunter from the whole pursuit. It would be a good option. Although we should remember that the entire coven was active on the day Katie was possessed. This might prevent this plan from coming to fruition, especially since Katie would be wanted by the police, but not the other midwives. For those who are confused by the terms and all, I recommend watching the first video on the channel, where I give a big summary of the series. By the way, if you're watching the video this far, it's a sign you're enjoying it. So leave a like and subscribe, because this is the only channel on all of YouTube that talks this much about paranormal activity. There's no other channel like this one. So subscribe and give it a like to keep this channel alive. Continuing. So all of this might only delay their plan. Now, the third hypothesis is if Allie were kidnapped with Hunter and integrated into the coven. Yes, folks, if Toby interacted with her, it's because he had plans for her. What would they be then? I'll divide this into two hypotheses. The first, which we could call 3.1, Allie would assume some position as an apprentice and later a teacher about the coven's history and rites, training those who were initiating into mastery, like Kent did with Katie and Christy. Why do I say this? Because the functions within the coven are determined by each member's gift. Those who are regulars on the channel know I've talked a lot about this. Kent himself says this to the sisters. And why do I say Allie has the gift of learning and teaching? Well, because she showed some ability to learn about this in The Marked Ones. But it might just be my impression. The second sub-theory 3.2 Allie was already kind of helping the coven, because she, willingly or unwillingly, sparked Hector and Marisol's curiosity in The Marked Ones, especially when she hinted that they could perform a ritual to make him return to normal. But there's an alternate ending to The Marked Ones that shows this ritual being performed, and it works. For those who didn't know, I made a video about it. So guys, what do you think? Do you want me to make more videos like this about alternative possibilities involving the Paranormal Activity movies? Comment below. I made this video because I saw you were really enjoying videos like this. So, if you can give me some feedback, I'd be very grateful. That's all for today, folks. See ya!